listen, man. Listen. This brother coming up, man. Shout out to him, man. Lighting Rochester on fire. Can we get Alex, Lady Killer Harris up here?
Till I get my money right. I had a dream I could buy my way to heaven. When I woke up.
All right, thank y'all for coming out tonight, especially given how things are out there, not just the weather, but the economy. I work as a mechanic, and I get to see firsthand, and like you can tell a lot about like how things are by what people keep in their cars. And like I've been finding a lot of Narcan in people's cars. But really, like, I gotta give it to him for being responsible enough to keep up with routine car maintenance as well as a serious drug addiction. One time I did find, like, an entire glove box full of Trojan Magnums. And I was like, okay, dude, come on. But then I checked the repair order, and his name was actually Dick King. So it checks out. Speaking of Trojans, I don't really understand how they're like the number one condom brand in the country, because like if you know anything about how the Trojan horse was used to sneak invaders into the city of Troy, it seems like a really weird branding choice. It's a little bit ironic, don't you think? Unlike anything in the Alanis Morissette song, ironic. So like, I'm not a big fan of technology, or like, I'll say that, but I still use it every day. Lately I've been feeding the Unabomber manifesto into every one of the AI chatbots, trying to convince them to shut themselves down. And I've been sending a lot of dick pics like a hipster lately. Like I've been using floppy disk through U.S. mail. And I'll tell you, like, it really drives them wild when they get my 3.5-inch floppy dick pics. But they're only like, they only hold like 1.44 megabytes, so like the pictures aren't great quality. They're heavily pixelated for her pleasure. I recently learned there's a bird called a great tit, and in the wintertime, when food is scarce, it'll crush the skulls of mice and remove their brains. And I think that's where all those comparisons of mice and men come from. Because that's what great tits do to me too. The best laid plans of mice and men often fall prey to pussy. I feel bad for the mice because like they can't help it, but the men, we all bring it on ourselves. Dating's difficult. Got even harder like a little over a year ago when a really ambitious, intelligent young man who's also a total dreamboat killed a CEO. I'm talking about Luigi. After that, on the dating apps, like anytime I talk to a girl, they'd be like, "Oh, so you're an anarchist? Why don't you prove it?" And so I've been having to, I've been planning out a lot of, I've been making a lot of plans and writing a manifesto, and now I don't even have time for dating. Because fun fact, 95% of CEOs and politicians are actually leg deficient. But I am in therapy. My therapist thinks I need to work on my commitment issues. But like I said, I'm already like kind of busy. So I've decided I'm going to give hard drugs a try again. So I'm taking all the Narcan I can find. I'm using it to build up my tolerance to heroin. And now I'm calling it Preparation Age.